I'm Ellie. It's good to have you here today for a coaching session. It's going to take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
What I would like just to do is to just give you an idea of what my kind of expectations are of the session, and also find very much about your expectations as well.
Okay.
So, your door, I
Yeah,
understand.
I'm nice. Thanks for seeing me.
Really, I just wanted to reassure you that this session will remit what we talk about in this session is not going to be discussed with your manager.
Okay.
But I'm really very interested to hear about you. So,
Okay.
can you tell me a little bit about why you've come for coaching today?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been mulling things over a lot recently. Well, a lot just in the last few days. And it really goes back to a particular evening last week when I sort of had an internal like panic attack, a big wobble, because I'm just thinking about this course that I'm doing, and I feel a bit overwhelmed, and I started to think maybe I should back off, take a year off. I've heard people they start and they go, no, I'm not ready. Maybe I could take a year off and then I could plan it for it better, or maybe I could do a lower level, and I'm now a bit confused and unsure, and yeah, I feel a bit stuck, a bit wobbly.
Okay. So you mentioned about being ready. What do you think might make you ready?
Reading. Some of them I feel quite overwhelmed by the amount of reading there is, and I sort of feel that I guess I wished had I known I was going to do this course a year ago, like some people do. They have a long lead time, and I didn't. I just didn't know I wanted to do this. It came to me late, and perhaps I should have. I could have then, got access to some material. Not necessarily done all of the reading, but at least made a start to get into the mindset of even reading academic literature and the volume of it and things like that. So at the moment, I just feel like I'm just chasing, and I'm not on top of it, and I don't like not being on top of things.
And have you ever felt overwhelmed before?
Yes, I guess the early days of having a child or children. Yeah, I'm working. I guess I did then too.
And how did you find solutions to that when you were feeling overwhelmed?
Asking for help, I guess. Yeah, I guess asking for help. My partner, friends and family. And actually, it's interesting there that you should say that. I think one of the key things was a friend of mine saying to me that I didn't have to be all things, because I think I was trying to have not the perfect home, but a clean and tidy home, and meal on the table, and happy kids to clean, and I played with them, and done all. I was everything, And I remember a friend of mine saying, "Your kids don't need to clean, they don't leave them home." And it was almost like I could let go of something that wasn't important. Yeah.
Do you think there's anything that you need to let go of now?
My job. In an ideal world, I would love to do this course full time, and I don't hate my job, but I need to work. I can't afford not to work. I'm fortunate that I don't work. I do work full time. I work compressed hours. I do 5 days and 4, so it does give me a little bit of my time. But I don't see if there's anything that I could give up.
So really,
not a bit of social life, a little bit, but not all. And I don't think I should, and I don't think I want to. It's not the point of doing this course. But I'm not sure.
So in terms of the session today, what was your expectation in terms of what you might come out of a coaching session with today? Is it that you were helped to find a solution, or that you're...
Yeah, I guess I think I just felt so overwhelmed, and what I didn't want was, and what I haven't done, I haven't just chucked it all in, right? Because so I thought I'd just come and talk to you and just see if there's, there any ways or any ideas or any, things I haven't thought about that you might be able to steer me on?
I think maybe you need, maybe possibly if we talk a little bit more about this feeling of being overwhelmed and this feeling of I think you mentioned a lack of control. Are there other kind of aspects of your life that you feel you need to control? Do you feel more comfortable when you control things?
No, not necessarily. No, not necessarily sort of control. I think it's being more about being on top of things, being prepared for things. I like being prepared for things. I'm quite spontaneous, so it's not as if, I don't live any high, majorly structured life or anything, but I know the expectations of myself are high. I know that, and the expectations of the course are very high. And therefore, I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let myself down, actually. It is about me. This is about me.
So if you were to, what choices do you think you've got available to you at the moment?
I guess I could look more strategically, because perhaps at my time, actually properly plan in, an hour here, an hour there. Yeah. One thing I haven't explored, and maybe I could, as I've not worked now I'm doing it, but I've not asked them anything of them at all. So maybe I could ask them if there's any time I could have. I'm not looking for funding, I work for a charity, it's not going to happen, I don't want that. But maybe I could get some study time. Because really that's what it's finding more time. And it's not just finding time just to do it well. I want quality, I want to really enjoy this.
Where do you think this kind of idea of wanting to do things well, and you've mentioned that quite a few times in what you've said, where do you think that comes from?
Where does it come from?
I mean, I'm talking, not just in doing things well, but in terms of being very in control and being, you haven't said perfectionist, but that's maybe what's coming across to
I don't think I would. Could be. That's maybe what some people may say. I don't think I am. I don't think I'd say I was a perfectionist, because I often fly by the seat of my pants. I do that quite well. And I know, for example, some of the lecturers and tutors have said you're not expected to read every single word or every single thing, and that you can. And I do skim read well. I do that. But even doing that, I still think, I think what I'd like to do is, I want to understand this. This is not just a pottery course. I quite like to come out of this and make a nice pot, or even just make a pot that looks like a pot. I'm looking to this course to take me in a new career direction.
Okay. We've got just a couple of minutes left. I think it might be good for you maybe to summarise from the way the exchange that we've had, possibly what your next steps might be from now. I think you already mentioned something about maybe asking your boss.
I think so. I think that could possibly be the first thing that I do. I want to feel a bit more organised, not being a perfectionist, but just a little bit more organised. So looking at my week and seeing where I can find quality time, 30 minutes here, an hour there. But I definitely think I'm going to talk to work and see if there's any possibility of getting a bit of study time. I think that could be a good start, and that feels quite good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And,
Thank you.
and we'll have we'll see you again in a week's time.
Lovely. That would be great. Fantastic. Thanks, Ellie.